When I started this video, I didn't think that it was so difficult. My first expression was, we need to ban this book for good. It will ruin a person. But now I have a question. Is it really so wrong idea? For people who didn't read the book, I'll do short retelling. Maybe not very short. Main character, Dorian Gray, is a nobleman. He's a rich and really can do whatever he wants. Still, he can buy it. Also, important moments that he's crazy handsome, and some people even worship him. One of his friends, Basil Hallward, guy who worship Beauty of Dorian, made him a portrait that stopped Dorian's growing old, but that picture will become his mirror of soul. I will explain what it's mean. If Dorian do a bad thing, it's getting ugly. Seems like a really nice offer, huh? Not for our guy. You will know after what will happen with him. Doran's different friend, Lord Henry Wotton, tells him, you're wasting your youth on rubbish. You lucky, and not everyone have such a perfect beauty. Go to have fun, drink, sleeps with girls, have fun to not regret about waste of youth after. When you'll be old and ugly and will need to no one. And what do you think he's going to break in bed? Now Dorian isn't afraid opinion of other people, just do whatever he wants. Let's check how many he did. I warn you, here can start spoilers, but that book also can spoil you, and my video can spoil you, or TikTok can spoil you. So I leave this choice to you. 3, 2, 1. Spoilers. In the beginning of this book, there is no uh, detailed description of what Doran do, but there are plenty of gossip that assure you that he isn't teaching children from Africa. Gossips say he make friends with criminals. Friends that aren't criminals get a dirty reputation, or even go make suicide under Doran's influence. Decent society stopped to talk with Doran's friends, but not with him. It's really strange. Sometimes they didn't come in the same room with Doran's friends. Doran played with feelings of girls who love him, and he did it so hard that caused one suicide. He led to suicide not only girl, but his former boyfriends, I mean male friends. There is no sexuality relationship between them. Also do suicide. If Doran do can't to make a person commit suicide, he kill them himself. Doran's victim was Basil Hallward. Remember one who gave to him endless youth? Yeah, by chance, but still did it. And it's your baypack. Doran started losing his mind because his picture turned ugly and stopped Basil. After Doran calls to friend to get rid of body, and Man did it. Dorian forced him with some secret, but then killed himself too because he helped the murderer. But not long after, Dorian kills himself too. To sum up, one person caused three suicide, including himself, and committed a murder. It was like only in 10 years, maybe less. Shall we live like Dorian? Of course, after what I said, your answer is obvious. But no, I don't mean go and try to convince people to suicide. Not everyone enjoy it and have skill for it. At least I know only two people, Dorian Gray and Hannibal Lecter. Life like Dorian Gray is a life uh, of pleasure, but why I do not abandon this video and go to play Mobile Legends all day, because it's really what I want to do. I'd do it, but my parents will turn me out of house, or I want to be famous person more, or I still think about this idea. There are enough reasons why I still don't do it. For some of us, is go to parties and drink, or for some, dedicate all time to family. It can be everything that you really wish to do, but you need to understand that probably you'll regret about it after. Alone at home without family nor career, and don't blame me after. I only give you understanding of this idea. You can choose whatever you want. How to live, it's on you. The Picture of Dorian Gray was recommended me by a friend of mine who really live life that he wants to live. So he's live like in Dorian Gray. When I've just finished this book, I was shocked, and every idea in that book disgusted me, especially the words of my friends when I discussed the book with him. I'll show you our chat. I won't read it aloud, so press a pause if you want to understand uh, his thoughts about it. How a person who live this life looks like. Then I started watching Crash Course Philosophy with all those answers questions about life. Exception came to me. There is a chance that I was infected by this book, and I need uh, isolation from society before I spread it, but it is too late. You're watching video right now. I don't agree that live like a gamer or drinker, it is a waste if that person who live this life enjoy it. All people who regret about their style of life just realized that it isn't what they really wanted. So not I, you. So before start live like this, think about it. What you desire more, or you will regret about it. I'll do some example. I want to play Mobile Legends all day long, but I will forced to leave house of my parents and work. But work I hate more than everything on this planet, so I wisely choose not to play, but still get pleasure from reading and learn English. Plus, knowing English, I can move to States and enjoy life even more. So choose less pleasure now, but more in the future. Life like Dorian Gray included not only bad things, but became an author or a businessman, also an opportunity if you like it. But if think about it more profound, these professions only seems to you be better than be a gamer. Society makes it seems worthy. Think about it. Let's consider my cat. It lives to eat and sleep. Looks like it enjoys. So I guess it is a good life to live. Now I'm not condemn an alcoholic who lives in poverty and drink all day. I'll condemn a person who complain about his life because he wasn't wise enough to use resources to make his life nicer to himself. And remember, you will die someday, and for you, it'll be no difference how you spend your time and how will live your descendants. By the way, if you have any suggestion, how shall I uh, create my content? For example, now I use gameplay background for my videos, and if you can suggest something different for me, I will glad to listen all your advices. So bye, see you next time.
Das war ein absolut stylischer Mördersprung.